Hey folks, Rob here, and I want to remind everybody to get in on R4 Mississippi Thunder's 1,000 subscriber giveaway. He will be giving away a barkeep boot, the bootlegger edition with the wooden collector's box and the flask and the shot glass. So go over to R4 Mississippi Thunder, subscribe, leave a comment on that video, and let's get him up to that 1,000 mark, and somebody will win that. Be a great thing to win just for subscribing to something you already like to do. Thanks for watching. Hey folks, Rob here, and our friends over at Pridefend sent us out a new product they come out with. And this is the Pridefend trigger pull gauge. So this is new for them. Here's the product number if you want the product number on it. It is a digital trigger pull gauge. And inside here you have your instructions, how to use it. Avoid applying any force to the sensor when turning on scale. So you don't want to have it, you want to already have it on. Let's see what it says about it. 2 double A's, the cover securing the back of the unit. Put in your install device, power up, tells you about the display there, maximum, minimum, average, number of pulls, recorded, battery level, peak live, peak functions, how to use. Anyway, really seems like a pretty thorough sensor. So it tells you to put your finger on it and pull the trigger. And I guess this sensor, we're going to give it a try. So what we have in the box is our, and it comes in a plastic bag, and we have our digital trigger gauge. And we're going to take a look at it here. We're going to peel this plastic off first thing. Oh yeah, very, very satisfying right there. All right. There's a look at the front of it. Let me refocus you here so you can see the thing. And we're getting to, I don't want to be overly light. Anyway, there you can see me in the back in the reflection. But here's your pressure gauge, and let's put some batteries in it. So in the back, you open it up, and you put 2 AAA batteries. I have a couple energizers here we're going to put in it. And put our energizers in here. And we'll put our back on. And there we go. We're powered up. So there's our peak. So since we tested the sky yesterday, I thought we'd do it again. And we're going to do just like it recommends. I'm going to put it on the trigger. Now I can't get my trigger and my finger in there. Well, I just dropped it. So we'll see if it's a drop test rated. It did go off when I dropped it. Let's see. All right, it came back on. All right. So I cannot get my finger in there on that, so we're going to have to try and do it this way. So we're on kilograms. So first let's change it to units. Let's go to units. Ounce, pound and ounce, kilogram. So it does pounds and ounce and kilogram. Mode. And so I guess you enter each one. So let's go back to mode. Let's delete everything. Okay, we got it at pounds, and So let's do our first pull with the sky. And we're going to do it, I'm going to grab it like this. And give it a pull back. 7.9. So let's enter that one. I'm hoping you can see that. 6.7. So you hit the enter after each trigger pull. 6.15. 6 pounds 15 ounces. 6 pounds 14 ounces. And we'll do one more. And that's 6 pounds. That was 5. Okay, so that gives us a average. Let me see. The little writing's kind of hard to see, but I think that's an average of 7 pounds 9.2 ounces. So that's about what we was getting, about 7.5 yesterday, somewhere between the 7 and 8. And that's on a 5 pull. The minimum was 515.4, and let's see if we can get a minimum. Oh, we're racking it up, so that's just going to change it. So let's clear this out. Hold it to clear. Let me get my finger on the back of it like it says. 7.76. We'll let it reset. I'll get my finger on it enough to push it through. 8.35. 8.38. 7.94. And 7.12. So let's enter that, and that gives us a average. Is that the high? The max was 838 and the minimum was 76. And so let's see if we can get an average. Live peak was 713. No, I'm gonna have to read about it. There it's in peak mode, so let's see what the peak was. 6.91. That was 511. I tell you guys, this trigger ain't that bad for a double action. Heck, that's 484. 6.7. 515. So that was a 10 round. Let's hit mode. The maximum is 538, minimum 484. Does it give an average? Is that the average, 515? Or is that just the last one? I'm going to have to read up on it a little bit and familiarize myself with it. But yeah, nice little unit. I'll leave a link to it in the description below. And guys, this is the Pridefend digital trigger pull gauge. Pick these up on Amazon. We'll leave a link to it, so if you're interested in it, you can check it out. And if it's something you might be interested in, I don't know what the price is on it exactly. I'll have to go look it up myself and see what the price is. But if it's a reasonable price, this looks like a fairly good little unit. So anyway, guys, turn it off. You just hit your off button. And I will have to read up a little bit about how to see what the average is. And but we'll try out some other guns here in a few days with it and see what kind of trigger pulls we get. So anyway, guys, appreciate you watching. Till the next video, we'll see you later.